Yep.
that be fake, man. That's fake outrage. Like Joe Budden might say something, but he on the podcast. And watch this. Even he listened to a lot of young guys.
Yep.
Gilly and
Lil
them,
Yachty
they older.
I think he had Lil Yachty on
They listen to a
academic.
lot of young guys. And so I'd be like, who is all these old guys that y'all keep throwing out here? Name them.
Yep. I don't know.
It's more old basketball players hating on young basketball players than it is old rappers.
Cassidy, I think Cassidy's like almost 40, and they was asking him, do he listen to he said he listened to Rich Homie Quan, and he said he loved Amigos.
See?
So you would think he would be like, oh no, they not. You gotta be in lyrics. Like he said, no. He said, but he did say it was a different category. But still,
it's a different category.
Yeah.
Right. So at the end of the day, cats gotta stop lying.
Yeah. And
So
Joe Budden is on the podcast,
so
he gonna say his opinion. Like he's on the podcast. Yeah. But I never heard that. They don't know nobody younger like the young people.
And Joe Budden, he pissed on Eminem stuff. He pissed on older people stuff too. So it ain't like it's just specific.
Yeah, he just judged. Honestly, he was talking about how. I mean, because they actually B-Dot did his top 10. And he had Eminem on there. He had Kanye on there, Drake, and he was like, Joe Budden, like, that's an artist list. Like, that's not a hip hop MC list. It was recent too, like last year.
Well, you know, I think B-Dot be saying some goofy stuff, man. He's a freaking weirdo.
He had Jack Harlow at like number 6 or something.
And I'd be like,
MCs and better. He didn't even have Benny the Butcher on there. We talking about rapping? About rapping?
And that is the watch this. So if let's say let me think of a solo singer. Let's say we asked, like, Mariah Carey sold more records than any female artist ever, right? But if I said, who's the best vocalist, and you don't say somebody like Whitney Houston, you smoking dope, because we know her voice sounds better. We didn't ask who sold the most records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or even like this. Watch this. Janet Jackson is a performer.
Yes.
She's a performer. She's a legendary performer, one of the best to ever do, a man or a female. But if you're talking about vocalist, if I said who's the best singer, she's not going to be on your list.
Right.
Because we understand the difference in every other genre except hip hop. You be like, who the best rapper? They be like, well, you know, I mean, I like Offset, you know, what's the name, though? I'm like, y'all not.
They'd be like, even though I love 2 Chainz, don't get me wrong, but they say somebody like him for like. Ain't nobody walking around calling him the best, but when you say Cole, I think of like you said, Black Thought, Joe, Royce, Lupe.
Right.
Like, you talking about he nice rapping, like Jay, Nas.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. So when a dude be like, if I bring up any single name as an MC and you start laughing, I be like, that means you have no idea about the pen. What are we talking about?
I think that's why they don't like Joe Budden, though, because Joe Budden, they was talking about the top 50, and Joe Budden was like, we talking about, like, I don't care about your hits. He talking about, you in a microphone and you rap. Like how Nas did on he read to No Ideas Original. He like, it ain't too many people that can rap like that. I'm like,
no, you can't even put together the stanza where he get in the middle and he talking about my genesis is deep, my features are that of a God is not a facade. It's a fact. First of all, there's rhyme schemes inside a rhyme scheme. And then there's play on words and entendres in that rhyme scheme where he rhyming inside of rhymes. And then there's double meaning inside of what he's inside of rhyming and the pattern. And I'm like,
basically Rakim's son, but he Rakim on steroids too.
Bro, I'm like, what we, and then people be like, but what did it say? I mean, we're not talking about what it sold, dude. Otherwise, we got to talk Nelly,
but
going diamond.
They got to stop that too, though, because Nas got